What's up, guys? It's Monty back with another MontyVerse reaction. This time we are going to be checking out the brand new trailer for The Umbrella Academy Season 3. I don't know about you guys, but I love The Umbrella Academy. I've been a huge fan of the show and the comic book. I think it is such a unique and interesting story and group of characters, and the way that the show deviates a little bit from the source material is perfectly fine with me because the dynamic between the characters is so fun. It's such a weird show, right? Like, it's so different from anything else out there, especially in the superhero genre, that whenever I see it coming back, whenever I see that Netflix is bringing the show back, I get so excited because it's just something that you could sit down and watch and have such a great time with. Now, Season 2 ended with a pretty huge cliffhanger as the Umbrella Academy essentially stops the apocalypse again and returns back to 2019 where they had left in Season 1. But they discover that their father is not only alive, but that he has trained a new group of children after meeting them in 1963, and this is the Sparrow Academy. Now, the Sparrows do exist in the comics, but the show is deviating a lot from the source material. One, because we don't know a lot about the Sparrows in the comics yet, because they appeared towards the end of Volume 3 of the comic book, and Volume 4 is titled The Umbrella Academy, The Sparrow Academy, but that has not been released yet. So there's not a lot that we know about these characters comic book wise, but I'm super excited. I don't know what they're going to do at all this season, so I'm very excited to see what this trailer is going to show us. So let's just jump right in and check it out. Umbrella Academy Season 3, baby. Let's go.
This isn't your home.
What are you talking about? This is the Umbrella Academy.
This is the Sparrow Academy.
When we jumped here, we created a time paradox. Our little paradox brought forth a freaking Kugelblitz.
What the hell is a Kugelblitz?
Essentially, we're screwed.
Okay.
Everybody else can see Ben, right?
Yeah, and he's a complete dickhead.
They're all dickheads. Dickheads who can fight.
Next person to say dickhead is getting a punch to the throat.
Dickhead.
Dickhead.
We caused a paradox, and that paradox is swallowing things.
How long do we have?
4, maybe 5 days before the rest of existence is blitzed.
Not to mention, we've been replaced by a bunch of blobs and cubes and birds and shit.
Your team's good, but I don't think you're better than me.
Diego, I love Diego.
I entered the world twice. And you're just meat and spandex.
Dad didn't adopt us as babies, but those babies still existed here. So, if you ever see your other self,
Kill them.
Sleep with them.
avoid them.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, come on, as if you wouldn't climb Luthor Mountain.
So great.
If I kill you, do we get our Ben back?
What the hell did you just say?
What are you, their mascot?
More like their ringer.
Whoa.
Been looking for you.
Spoiler alert.
Oh. So great. Such a great trailer. This show just has such a unique energy. Like, it's so rock and roll, and it's amazing. So a lot of things that we see in this trailer. One thing that really jumped out to me was this building called the Obsidian Hotel. As we know, Volume 2 of the Umbrella Academy was the Hotel Oblivion, and the Hotel Oblivion in the comics is essentially like the Umbrella Academy's Arkham Asylum, or the Raft, essentially, in Marvel Comics. It is a place where Reginald Hargreeves stored all of the villains, the supervillains that the Umbrella Academy defeated, and it's transdimensional, it's in between dimensions, and it exists kind of outside of our own universe, but here it looks like they're adapting a different type of version of that for the show. It doesn't look like it's going to be housing supervillains. Maybe it houses superpowered beings, which is interesting. Also, what's fun is it looks like the Sparrow Academy seems to be celebrated a little bit into their adulthood, as opposed to the Umbrella Academy, which kind of developed these rifts between them as they grew older, with the outside of the Sparrow Academy building having like posters and stuff of them outside. So it looks like the Sparrow Academy is going to be a more well-trained and, highly capable group of superheroes, as opposed to the Umbrella Academy, which is a group of flawed individuals due to the upbringing of Reginald Hargreeves, amongst other things. It's interesting because we do see a lot of people were wondering how they were going to handle the transition of Vanya into Viktor this season, because we know that Elliot Page is going to be playing Viktor Hargreeves. And I wonder if that has to do with the fact that they're going to be looking for this timeline's version of themselves. And I wonder if Vanya runs into this universe's version of Vanya, and that it's Viktor, and that kind of allows Vanya to find himself and realize that he is a Viktor Hargreeves. Or the Viktor Hargreeves transition could play into the plot and kind of push him away from where he was the last 2 seasons and not be a tool of the apocalypse, because I really want to see them move away from that and not use Viktor as essentially like the trigger for the apocalypse this season. So I'm very interested to see what they do with that. I don't know what the hell a Kugelblitz is, but I'm very excited to learn more about that as the season goes on. Yeah, there was just so much cool stuff to see. I mean, we see Luthor getting his butt kicked by the Sparrow's #1 in this trailer, and I wonder how that's going to play on him. And what I'm kind of thinking is that, which I'm assuming most people are thinking, is that the Sparrow Academy is made up of new kids, new kids that were also part of the 43 special children born on the 1st of October in 1989, I believe it was. But I know that Lila was one of those kids, and we kind of explored that kind of train of thought at the end of season 2. So I'm very curious to see if we're going to be exploring that more with the Sparrows this season and kind of meet more of those kids. But not only that, I think we're kind of hinting at the fact that we may be discovering where the Umbrella Academy kids were taken from. Like, where did Reginald Hargreeves, where were those kids, from originally? Like, where were they born? Where was their place of origin that Hargreeves came in and bought them? So I'm very interested to see a lot more of the character interactions and backstories of the original members of the Umbrella Academy, because I always love when comic book shows are able to delve more into characters, and this show has such a unique and fun way of doing that. So them meeting alternate universe versions of themselves is definitely going to be a cool idea that I think I want to see them run with this season. I mean, we did get character posters of each member of the Umbrella Academy holding luggages with different states and countries on them. So I'm really curious if we're going to be exploring their origins or not. And I think that's something fun that this series could definitely do and get away with. I wonder if there's going to be a point this season where the Sparrows and the Umbrella Academy team up, or are they always going to be confrontational? There's just so much in here. There's so much in here to basically dissect, but it was such a fun trailer. Like, so much energy, so much high energy. We do get a scene where we see Lila and Viktor both using Viktor's powers, which is interesting because is one of them not bad enough? Like, is one white violin not strong enough? Now we need 2 of them. What possibly could they be fighting against or working towards that they both need to be using Viktor's powers? That's super interesting to me. I like that 5 is a little more just like F it this season. He's a little more laid back and not kind of worried about the world ending. He seems a little bit more chill, and I really am excited to see that version of 5. I'm just excited to see Klaus in general. Klaus might be my favorite character out of all of them. So definitely excited to see more Klaus. And yeah, I'm just excited for this show to come back. I really loved what I've seen so far. I don't really know where this season's gonna go, and I'm really excited about that. But what are your guys' thoughts on the trailer? Like, are you excited for season 3 of the Umbrella Academy? Do you want to find out more just like me? Do you have any snippets of information that you can share? And if you do, drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a huge thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of the latest content, because we have tons of video coming out all the time. We're doing breakdowns, reactions, reviews, all types of stuff. So until next time, guys, Stay versed.